How you doing? Brian here again. Welcome to my channel. And I think I've learned that the subscribe button is on this side, so why don't you subscribe now before you forget. Anyway, what I have is a story. Let me fix my hair. That's getting thin. Used to be quite nice, my hair, by the way. Look like Jim Morrison. Don't I look like an older Jim Morrison if he had lived past 27? Sorry for the hand, folks. Anyway, I'm going to flip the camera now to show you something that occurred. This has to do with the scented household candles people use in the house and how careful you have to be with them. Now, I want to point out this is not the fault of the candle. I'm not calling the manufacturer at fault. But it's something I learned about candles that, besides the possibility of them falling over and starting a fire, there are other things that can occur. So let me flip the camera and show you something. Let's see if, well, I have to stop it and restart. And it's telling me it cannot zoom when I'm trying. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. Okay, here we have the Essential Elements candle light, which is a vanilla and sandalwood scented candle. Now, you may be asking yourself, why has this guy got a window that seems to be covered in wax? And right next to the brand new candle, unused, is an apparently exploded and burned up. Oh, I didn't even notice my eyeglasses were here, and apparently they took damage too. My reading glasses, which I already replaced because these had lost both their earpieces or whatever holds them on your ears. But look at that, I just noticed this was damaged in what was, in fact, a fire in this room. So, let me get back to what I was talking about. You notice how this candle has a piece of paper in the middle of it burned up. Now, I'll tell you how this happened and why this is truly my fault and not the candle company's. What happened is that this, much like this one, which I also purchased at a local, I don't know, I forget where I bought it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, when it ran to the bottom but still had plenty of time to burn, it is difficult to take one of these cheapo Chinese lighters and get in there and light it, because you burn your fingers. So what did Brilliant Brian do? Brilliant Brian took a piece of paper, lit it on fire, like I just stupidly did, and I attempted to light the candle by putting the flame in there, and I left the paper in there, saying, "What? How could it hurt? It's only paper, right?" Wrong. Don't ever light it with paper and leave the paper in there, because here's what happened. It was late, it was at night, oops, and I lit the candle. I'm going to put the new candle away and concentrate on the burned up one. I put the paper, which you could see here, burnt, to light the, what was left of these nubs of, whatever you call that, candle wick, of the wick, to try to ignite without burning my hands. I used a piece of paper and I left the paper in there. And then this cheapo Chinese lighter, which I already had one explode in the heat of the Florida sunshine, which it's not too sunny today, but usually it's very sunny. One of these cheapo lighters I used to light the paper, and I put the paper in there and lit the candle. The candle was burning. I laid down to watch my 40-inch Trump, to watch my 40-inch RCA in my absolutely single man's bed. As you could tell, any available women out there want to come help me clean it up, contact me in the comments. Getting back to the story, I left the dang lighter right next to the candle without realizing that these things had moved, or I had put in new ones from another candle, attempting to ignite the wax. See how close it is to the edge? See how at the edge it is? The candle glass got hot. So while I was sleeping, you know what happened? The candle glass heated up. The lighter, which was sitting next to the candle glass, heated up. The candle blew up. I mean, the lighter blew up. Boom! Woke me up, luckily. And what did I see when I woke up? That's where I got the other wicks from these small little ones. I bought these during the hurricane that hit Florida 2 months ago or something. So you can see, you get the idea what happened now. You see that? The glass exploded, or rather the lighter exploded, ignited the liquid wax. The wax was burning up to here. And you know how I got proof? Wait till you see this, people. Look up here. What is pulled up? That is this was a shade that I normally was keeping down to keep the hot Florida sun from cooking the room and just keeping the room shady. And look what happened. The flames hit this high. Look, way up here is actually burnt. See that? Burnt, 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 burnt. And this one, surprisingly, is less burnt. So in other words, the flames were actually licking up here, and down here somehow, mostly, it was heat. Look at that. It didn't burn. Isn't that weird? Down here was heat. So in other words, this was hot, but here was a flame. So I woke up to this flame licking up into these. And that's not even the end of the story. Of course, it's not the end, because here I am. I'm basically, the house is burning, and I haven't got a fire extinguisher because I'm so brilliant, and my roommates, and none of us thought to put a fire extinguisher, at least at some part of the house. So what do? I do have in my well-stocked, well-clean area of the bath area, which just begins to smell if you leave water in there. I just shaved, so take the water out. Maybe last time I left that water sit with the dirty shavings and hair. You know, I guess it was the bacteria. It stank. Anyway, I took that cup, filled it full of water, ran over here with my right hand. I went whoosh, and I said, that'll put it out. But you know what happened instead of putting it out? It almost was like I threw gasoline on the flames at first. The flame, instead of going immediately out, it went and then thank God it went out. And I think it was actually when I threw the flames were high, but I think the flames got higher when I hit it with the water. So anyway, look at that. So for now on, I don't use these candles. Well, I did use this one. I bought this one for $1.50 at the local store, and I'm using an actual, you know, like normal stick match to light it. Burns for a nice long time for $1.50, by the way. It literally has been burning like 3 days or 4 days already. So anyway, this I'm about to clean up. So before I clean it up, I want to take a video of it because I realize it's worth putting on YouTube for you people to see something. Maybe you didn't, you know, maybe I teach some of you people something about candles. You see that? A candle and an error on my part nearly burned down my house. If that lighter had not exploded, I don't know if the flames were licking up, which caused the lighter to explode, or the lighter blew up and caused the melted wax to start to burn like a fire, not a fire hose, yeah, like a flamethrower. The flames licked all the way up to here. Could you imagine waking up to that? Flames. And then the water goes and makes it worse at first, but luckily the water put it out. And you do notice I have not used that one yet. I still have one left, I believe. I had 1, 2, yeah, I bought 4. I have, therefore, probably 2 left. No, 1 left. 1 here, this one left, and there might be 1 more downstairs, because I do remember buying 4 for the hurricane. Look at that. I'm about to clean it up, but before I clean it up, see all the melted wax and the window. Before I clean this mess up, I figured I'd make a YouTube about it as a, I guess, a be careful warning. And of course, be careful with burning incense. That's not good too, in terms of danger of fire. You know, here I am. I got a lighter next to the incense. Next thing I know, the incense will blow up the lighter. You know, I'm real careful here, right? They're gonna find me crisp. Anyway, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna flip this around rather and see what it looks like. Whoa, the light's on. Anyway, this is Jim Morrison. Oh no, Brian Ashkin. Brian, you can call me Brian. You're my friend. And well, that's all I have to say. Except I'll show you now what I purchased to take the place of the atmospheric candle. This I purchased in what's called Aldi's here in Florida for $4.95 each. They're very pleasant little light bulbs. Yeah, look, even this candle cracked. These little dollar ones, when you try to use them again, the heat breaks the glass. I could have had a fire here if the glass had broken and the oil spilled out and the flames. And the flames, you see how it burned the side? Cracked the glass. When I heard the crack, I blew out the candle. So these are all not going to be used. No, no. My deceased father bought me that, and that hasn't worked in years. But when I touch it, I think of my dad. So God bless my father. God let me rest. And I'll see you soon, Dad. Anyway, getting back to, these were very pleasant. And at night, these give me a nice atmosphere in the room. Okay, let me end this by saying, God bless America, God bless the world, and God bless America, and may everything turn out right. Have a good one. And don't forget to subscribe either on this side or on this side, please. Help, help, help. Subscribe. Thumbs up. I love you. Love everybody. Love the world. Love people. May peace prevail. Okay? And may I grow younger rather than older. Thank you.